Yes, yes, yes. We are back. We are back. June's Monday quarterback,
You back?
preseason edition of June's Monday quarterback, the rookie showcase of June's Monday quarterback, man. Got your boy June Pierre in the building. You got my guy, the ignorant thinker himself, Dennis Holmes.
Yes, I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Happy
We're
Monday.
here. Yeah, happy Monday. We're here for a couple of minutes just to talk a little bit of football. A little bit of football. Give you our taste what you're gonna be expecting this season from June's Monday quarterback. But before we start,
Yeah, 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 yeah. My life depends on trying to figure scribble I could let loose, dodging the dribble that they trying to throw my way. I think I figured that them figures out to get you. Let them pull the strings that trigger what you say. Think it's difficult to get out on my brain. I wish life wasn't any other way, but it's all side roads to nowhere. And I can find a map that seen them out my place. My heart frigid when it sit inside that cold air that exists between our lack of shit to say. But I always wanna spend my time with you, even when I'm walking, got no change. You still sticking here with me. Yeah, you still sticking here with me. And I just wanted to say thank you.
yo, DJ was my guy, yo. I'm about to get Dave mad a little bit. Yo, come with the illest intros, man. All right.
I ain't saying nothing.
Oh, once again, man, this is June's Monday quarterback, the rookie showcase edition. You, we've been doing this show, June's Monday quarterback. What are we going on? 8 years. It started in 2016. Doing
Right.
June's Monday quarterback, and now we going on our 8th year doing this, man. And if you've never been, you never watched a June's Monday quarterback show before, all we do is recap all the games from this past evening. As you can see on the introduction right there, we also rank the best quarterbacks from that particular week. We always do what, top three quarterbacks. Well, the third one is the worst quarterback of the week. We usually pick the top two quarterbacks. Then the third one usually be the worst quarterback for that particular week. So, yeah, man, and we always drop the latest news. You get all the news, injury news from the weekend. So we do all that on June's Monday quarterback, man. And we're going to give y'all a little taste of it for a couple minutes. We're only here for a couple minutes. Usually June's Monday quarterback is an hour show. But we here for a couple minutes because it's only preseason. So yeah. So we're going to start off with the first game on week 2 in the preseason was on Thursday night. You had the Patriots against the Eagles. And like I said, we only it's the rookie showcase. We're only talking about the rookie quarterbacks because it's June's Monday quarterback. And the rookie quarterback that shined in this game was QB quarterback from North Carolina, Drake May, stand out after having not a good performance in week 1 in the preseason. He showed out in this game.
And then he got outshined by the other rookie quarterback. That's the problem. Got outshined by Tennessee Volunteers' own Joe Milton.
Joe Milton, yeah. So it was on. So he had to come back with some vengeance, man. And as soon as he got in there, man, he looked good. He only threw for 47 yards for the little bit of time he was in there. 6 for 11 for 47 yards. But he showed some athletic ability right there, scoring that touchdown for the Patriots right there. Do he have the spot locked in yet? No. I think they are going with Jacoby Brissett as the starting quarterback. And in this situation right here, I believe you'll see Drake May by like if Jacoby Brissett is struggling. If I see they like 1-4 or 1-3, then you'll hear the rumblings where they're gonna be asking for Drake May. Do you agree with me?
I agree with you on that. They're gonna say put the kid in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. So Yeah, so Drake May is one of the guys that showed up for sure this past weekend on week 2 in preseason. So any rookies stand out to you?
Hopefully with this new regime, they are good at developing quarterbacks under this new. That's what I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
And because Drake May didn't look that good to me to be on the NFL team. That's what I say. But he didn't look that good enough to me in college, and he didn't look that good during his pro day. He made every other throw, but he couldn't make that throw that from one hash to the other. He couldn't make that throw, that 18-yard comeback throw, that out route.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't make that in shorts and t-shirt, and I thought that was a little. I thought that was a little bad. He couldn't make that throw in shorts and t-shirt.
So he got one more week to get it right, for sure. So we'll see, man. We'll see. All right. The Bears, man. The Bears win this past weekend in their preseason game. Caleb Williams.
The
Bears. They a victory over who they played this weekend. The Bengals. The Bengals 27-3. What's your thoughts on Caleb Williams so far?
I think Caleb Williams looked nice. Mm-hmm. He got to get rid of that ball faster, but he looked nice. Very accurate. Always looking downfield. Never looks to run. But if he has to, he will. But always looking downfield.
It ran for a touchdown.
That's what I'm saying. But if you look at it, he was looking to pass the ball for at least 6 seconds, and then he was like, "Fuck it."
He did it was one of them passes, man, that he threw what we call a naked bootleg pass
to the right. To the right side.
Yeah.
And then dropped that shit right in the bucket.
Yes. And there was another pass he completed to the other rookie on that team, Romeo Duze. That was nice too. So he like I said, it's only a preseason. You ain't getting everybody ones. But he made a couple of throws that we expected, that we know that he could make from watching him in USC and Oklahoma in his college days. So he's one of them ones, man. He's definitely one of them ones. So he got the weapons, and they put a lot of talent around to get it done. So let's see.
Yeah. I think he'll be good, but comparing him to CJ Stroud, I think it's too much. You're putting too much on him.
You said comparing him to CJ Stroud is too much?
Yeah, but now every rookie quarterback, you got to be the next CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud threw 23 touchdowns, only had 5 interceptions, threw for 4,000 yards, led his team to the playoffs. Like, come on, man, that's a lot.
And I think with Dak, he ain't had no expectations coming in, especially that like. They ain't expect them to do all that. I feel like, he caught a lot of people by surprise too. The Texans, period, as a team, caught a lot of people by surprise. So, now this year, everybody gonna be expecting. They know what they expect from CJ Stroud. I seen a little bit of it this past weekend. Dude is. He looked like he not having a sophomore slump. While I look at things in the first 2 preseason, and they playing them jokers too. While I look at things, so we'll see, man. Caleb will be the butt fumble 2.0. Chill.
I don't know. We're gonna see about Caleb. I mean, I gotta.
We just said the bar
I'm really sitting back here just watching.
Do you believe in sophomore slumps? I do.
Yes, I do. I do believe in sophomore slumps.
I definitely do, and I never hit the look live.
But I used to have a thing though, June, where I said second-year quarterbacks have MVP in seasons. Is what I was saying, and it was going on for a while. Derek Carr was one, Carson Wentz was another. Then Patty Mahomes won his. Then Lamar won his. It was going on for a while. Had a little trend going. Now, I don't know.
Yeah. But I look, Kilo, I don't see a sophomore slump here, man. Like they even added more weapons to that team, you know.
And they
Diggs.
got not just they got veterans weapons. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm,
guys that been around for a while that know what it takes to win. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm,
Guys that been to the AFC Championship game.
mm-hmm,
They know what it's like to get to the AFC Championship game.
mm-hmm. Yep. So we'll see. We'll see.
He
Sauce
gonna
going
fight
this one.
Super Nakua slump, Will Anderson slump.
Man, it's a quarterback show, man. What are you talking about, man? The quarterback show. Got it. Jada McDaniels, man, Washington Commanders quarterback. This weekend, they played against the Miami Dolphins. They did take a L, but the preseason games don't count. It's 6-13, but we were pretty much focusing on Jay McDaniels right now. He was 10 for 12, 78 yards. He rushed for 13 yards in this game on 2 carries.
How did he look? I haven't watched the Washington preseason
He,
game.
he looked good.
How did he look to you? He look
He
good?
looked good. He looked good. He looked good. He looked good. If they could make things right around him, man, there's a couple of talent around him. He could get it done. I like what I see from him early. But once again, we're gonna keep saying this. It's only preseason. It's you got the ones out there come week 1, and I forgot who they played week 1. Yeah, he looked good though. He looked good. Pretty accurate. Completed the passes. They got Tampa Bay week 1 at Tampa Bay. He definitely looked good. Definitely looked good. San Fran fans on here early. Whatever. Yeah, he did definitely look good. Make the right passes, but I think I don't know. Like week 3, are we gonna see some players out there? They're gonna put the ones out there week 3. I feel
Sometimes
like
they
this
do,
is the
sometimes they
difference.
don't. Back in
Yeah.
see, I don't know. I'm with you on that. I don't know because back in the day, the ones used to play for half a game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know what they do with the ones.
Yeah. The first couple of weeks you had teams that was doing joint practices, but I think it stops after this week. You ain't gonna see a lot of joint practices. This week I did watch a lot of preseason game, and I did see a lot of starters in there. Last night I watched Brock Purdy was in there for a while for a couple of drives for the 49ers. Yeah. I see my man Meek Millie repping the 49ers. And it was not he ain't have a lot of ones out there. It was just he was just out there with backups, but he definitely made it happen. Ravens and Packers got a joint on the 22nd. Okay, so they are still doing joint practices. Yikes.
We gotta get as much work in as possible. I know all these injuries pop up, but injuries and holdouts are what August is for. You're always gonna get a crazy injury. You're always gonna get a holdout. Speaking of crazy, well, wait a minute. I see what other slides you got before I say something crazy. Because I think you got the slide to the next guy.
Nah, I don't. I think I got it on my slide. But let's talk about the next quarterback. I know who you're talking about. We'll get to that in a minute. He has been the most impressive quarterback to me in the preseason out of this bunch. Bo Nix. From what I seen, I actually watched that game last night, and I'm like, oh, okay. He looking like he's fighting for a day starting week 1. They look like they got
spending all that time in. How much time he spent in college? What was it? What? Kilo here. Kilo, how much time he spent in college? Like 6 years?
Been there for 6 years, I think.
Yeah.
He had 2 with Oregon. And I think he was at Auburn for 4. Kilo, you the college football expert.
Right.
You the college football expert. Let us know. I think he's been there for 6 years. Yeah. Dawn, yeah, everybody saying 6 on the group on the chat. Everybody saying 6. Yeah. Bo been doing his thing. Yeah. I like what I see.
I like Bo Nix in Auburn. I liked him in Auburn, but my guy Chadwick George, he didn't like him in Auburn. But now, since he played for Denver, he's in love with it. You know what I mean?
Him and Now. Somebody
Yeah,
tagged
him
them
and no, they
niggas on
in
here.
love.
Some of them tagged.
They
I
in
saw they
love
post.
with Chad. They in
Yeah,
love with Bo Nix.
Yeah, they had a post up there earlier. What was either yesterday? It was last night or this one I seen it. It was like they comment. It was like 20 comments on there. I was like, okay, let them enjoy now because come week one. After week 1, week 2, week 3, you ain't gonna see them jokers commenting on no football.
Hey man, one thing about them Bronco fans, they some September hype motherfuckers, boy. But that's it.
Derek was, already giving in the season already. I don't know, man. I'm not saying they win in the AFC West because it's some jokers. KC still run that West.
They ain't got a chance to win the West this year.
But the future, if he could get it going, the future is bright for him. Like I said, man, the team, he's out there with the
Meek,
ones.
I don't know what that means, Meek. Is that a good thing you saying about the Oregon quarterbacks, or is that a bad thing? Because I don't believe in these Oregon quarterbacks personally, but I'm gonna let you explain because they got Mariota's still in the league.
Mm-hmm.
They got a young kid that's there, Dylan Gabriel, but we ain't here to talk about that. But I'll let you explain that one, Meek.
Something about them Oregon
quarterbacks.
But
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was watching Bo Nix, I was like, okay, all right. Like he was making all the right reads.
Yes.
That's what I was looking like. He was making all the right reads.
I think he connected last night with Tim Patrick for a touchdown last night. And he ran for one.
Tim Patrick is a damn shame. Tim Patrick has not played with Russell Wilson at all. That's how much he's been injured.
Wow.
And I was sitting there saying, like, damn, this wide receiving core could be explosive if Jerry Jeudy can just, get his shit together. I was saying this back when Russell Wilson got there. Like, be explosive. You got Tim Patrick, you got Cortland Sutton, you got Jerry Jeudy. And it could be explosive. But Tim Patrick kept getting injured. And he built like a tight end, but run like a wide receiver.
Yeah. A little something for this game.
Ryan said they trash juice.
I forgot I got the Instagram going. They overplayed him for a preseason game, though. There. I'm on. I forgot I got the IG rolling. Keep that energy down. Bears down. Okay, my guy Jay from New York checking in, man. Bears fan. So he must have been talking about the Caleb Williams. Yeah. But yeah, man, I like what I see, man, from Bo Nix, man, so far in the preseason, for sure. Last night, we also had another quarterback playing last night. Everybody was questioning after the first preseason game. That's why we take this week by week. First preseason game, everybody was wild with Spencer Rattler. He did his thing. I think he threw a touchdown pass in his first preseason game. He had a lot of yards. But
I think it was who was it to? Was it to Rashid?
It probably was. Yeah. But last night he ain't look good last night, man. Only 4 for 8, 27 yards. He fumbled in this game. Gave the fumble led to a 49ers touchdown in this game. I know my guy Meek in here. I know you watched it last night, but it was talks going into this week that the Saints might be it was rumors or might be shopping Derek Carr around for to let this kid start, but I don't know. Slow that down, buddy. Slow it down. Derek Carr came out there, looked good last night, man. Even though it was not the ones against the 49ers, the 49ers ones out there, but he definitely looked good. I think he played majority of the first half. So, yeah, Rattler not ready yet. Like you say, man, it's week to week. He's still a rookie. So, we'll see. But he was the backup quarterback because I think he was the QB3 week 1. And he was the backup quarterback last night for the QB2 for the Saints last night. So, we'll see. All right. I know you wanted to talk about that injury to JJ
Yeah,
McCarthy. Yeah.
yeah.
We don't have no slide for that, but yeah, we
JJ was looking good though. I gotta give JJ was looking good.
mhm.
It was looking like the Vikings had some promise, but as usual with the Vikings, a quarterback gets injured. I don't know how that shit happens like that. I mean,
Mhm.
like this is just me talking from top of the head. All right,
Yeah.
Randall Cunningham, Dante Culpepper, Brad Johnson, which was the reason Randall Cunningham got in. Um, what's my other bull name? Uh, Teddy Bridgewater, Sam Bradford. Then you had Kirk Cousins, and now JJ McCarthy. That's 7 just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
7
Yeah.
in the last 25 years.
Mm. Yeah.
Green Bay
Something about
been through fucking Green Bay only been through 2 quarterbacks in 25 years. They went through 7 with injuries in the last 25 years.
crazy. Crazy.
But that's the Vikings, man. Now they
Yeah,
looking for a quarterback. They shopping around. I mean, Ryan Tannehill's still out there. If anything,
that's
he's a
crazy.
camper on.
Yeah. And
I
Darnold,
mean,
I know I've been saying, a couple of practices where he throwing pick sixes uh are out there. So
Sam
uh
Sam Darnold is gonna have to resurrect his career.
mhm.
He's gonna have to. He got all the weapons he needs. This will probably be the most weapons he ever had on the team. You got all the
Mhm.
weapons you need. Everything. The offensive line is good. You can't be seeing ghosts.
Nah.
This needs to be your comeback season right here. I ain't telling you to go out there and throw 50 touchdowns or 5,000 yards. That ain't what I'm telling you, Sam Darnold.
Mhm.
I'm telling you to take care of the ball and make the right reads. That's all I'm asking you.
Yep.
And if I draft Justin Jefferson in my fantasy, get him the fucking ball. Goddamn, that's all I'm asking.
I was trying to figure that out. He played good in that first game. He played, didn't get injured, and normally they show what happened to him. But I agree with you. That's crazy. Like he didn't did he get injured in that game, or was it injured at practice, or
No, it was in practice. He got injured. He got
uh
injured in practice. Meek gonna say, Sam, I am gonna fuck up.
gotta fuck up.
But we
Yeah.
got to talk about another rookie quarterback that a lot of people were upset about this week because he looked so good last week and they didn't play him this week. Michael Penix.
Oh yeah, that's
Michael
crazy.
Penix didn't. They didn't play him this week because they said they seen enough from him. And I'm looking around like he ain't played enough football for you to just be sitting there saying you seen enough from him.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
Right.
you about to make that move. Unless you about to make that move. You about to make that Russell Wilson move. And say you're gonna start Michael Penix and, trade the Raiders for Kirk Cousins or something. Unless you're gonna
Nah,
make some type of move like that.
they pay that man too much money, man. The They do that move. Heck no, they paid him too much money. That ain't happening.
I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen before. That's why I
That
called
ain't
it the
happening.
Russell Wilson move. If you noticed that. Called it the Russell Wilson move because they paid all that money to Matt Flynn,
Mm-hmm.
which is like pennies now, but at that time it was a lot of money. Paid all that
Yeah.
money to Matt Flynn, getting from Green Bay, and they ain't even play him. They played Russell Wilson.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. I remember that. I definitely remember that. And
And
they ate. Yeah. And that was the right move for them, though.
it
It
was the
got a
right
Super
move, but
Bowl.
it
It got to two Super
was
Bowls
the
and
right
won one.
move. But if you could trade him away, trade him away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. So these are all the rookie quarterbacks. If you had to rank them, right,
Oh
from
shit.
1 to 6, from what you've seen so far in a week, in the first 2 weeks, how would you rank them?
All right, so
So
we're gonna go Bo Nick.
the top 6 quarterbacks that got drafted in the first round this year.
Yeah, fuck out of here, BJ. We're gonna go Bo Nix number 1, right?
I agree.
I'm gonna go Caleb. I'm gonna go Caleb number 2 because I've been impressed with him.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, I'm gonna go JJ McCarthy.
Mm.
Uh, Number 4, I'm gonna go Jaden Daniels because I did see one game and he was all right.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna go Michael Penix because he only played one game, and then I'm gonna go Drake May last because he
Okay.
didn't look good the first game.
Nah, he didn't look good. He didn't look good. I think I'll go No, Daniels is number 1. Nah, I'll go Daniels number. I like what Bo Nix been doing, man. I really like what Bo Nix been doing. I go Bo Nix number 1. I go Caleb number 2. I agree with you on that. Jaden McDaniels number 3 for me. I see you said JJ McCarthy, but
JJ,
Jaden
JJ was
McDaniels,
sharp.
you know, against that Jets defense, drove his team down the field, led him to a scoring drive the week 1 in the preseason, and week 2, he also looked good. He's very accurate in the pocket. So Jay McDaniels 3 for me. I'm gonna have to go Drake May. He came back from that week 1 bad week 1 performance. So I gotta go Drake May at 4. Michael Penix and JJ McCarthy at 5 and 6 because they didn't play on week 2. So
I can agree with that. I agree with
yeah.
that.
And Bo is 3. Bo is not 3, man. I just put the numbers up there, man, for you. Look what the dude been
I
doing
mean,
the first 2 weeks,
that's
man.
him. That's him. He over there hating on Bo.
Shoot. Look what he been doing. And Bo was the last one out of all these quarterbacks to get picked, right?
He
I think
was out of all the ones that's up there, yeah, but
yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
he was the last QB on the joint.
I
But out
think
of
he
all the
was
ones that's up here, yeah.
I think he was the last one to get picked out of all the quarterbacks that was up there. I think everybody got drafted before him.
Well, Drake has been very overrated. I agree with you on that, Meek.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely agree with you on that one.
Yep.
We got some college QBs coming up, man. College football is going to be very exciting. Hey, y'all was
Very.
telling me about week 0. There's a lot of games coming on week 0.
Oh, because everybody was not really focusing on it this this week, right? We kick off, right?
Yeah, this Saturday.
This Saturday, okay, yeah. That's you'll have probably 6-7 games this week. Then the real week 1 kicks off the following week. Kids got go first.
Kids go first, the adult second. You trying to say Bo Nix is an adult? He's too old.
Oh man. So look, man, like I mentioned, man, we just wanted to come up here talk about, the rookies, that's playing in the preseason. Like I said, I just wanted to come up here for a couple of minutes to just give you a little taste what you could expect for June's Monday quarterbacks. Like I mentioned, man, what we do on June's Monday quarterback, we recap all the games on Sunday. You got me thinking college. Sunday afternoon and evening, and we also talk about the top quarterbacks from that week. And also drop the latest news that came out that Monday. So we always on Monday at this time from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Right before Monday Night Football. We come on right before Monday Night Football. We also give you a little preview what we expect from that Monday Night Football game. And this week 1 will be we will be previewing the Jets and the 49ers. So that's gonna be our week 1 matchup on Monday Night Football. So that's so that's gonna be a good one for sure. And this is not it for this week. We also got tomorrow. We got Off the Top Sports Radio. We will be previewing the NFC and AFC West divisions because we've been previewing the divisions this past week. Remember, those divisions had the 2 teams that was representing in the Super Bowl last year. So let's see if they will repeat again, representing those teams on the Super Bowl when you talk about KC and 49ers. So, and we're gonna have some super fans showing up to the show to talk about that division. So it should be an interesting show. Come tomorrow on Off the Top Sports, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. live on the A Square Web Radio YouTube TV. So tune into that. Then what we talking on Talkie Wish Tuesday, man? What were you talking about on Talkie Wish
Well,
Tuesday?
as you see the headlines that's been going on this week, the Atlanta Falcons has made some moves.
No.
And why will we not talk about the moves that was made when we got a big Atlanta Falcons fan on our show, Brian Thomas? So we are talking about ATL, Hope.
ATL, shorty. He said 603. Yeah, 6-ish. Let's put 6-ish for the start time, man. Then Wild Wednesday.
I won't be there this week, but next week.
Next week. Then the Ignorant Thinker invades off the Top Sports Radio. So that
we come on the Sports and Relationship show.
Sports versus Relationship, and we're also breaking down the NFC East and AFC East. So it's only right to have you up there that week. So for sure. So then we'll be on the show next Tuesday. And Wild Wednesday, I did the quarterback rank 2 weeks ago. You did your
we got B the analyst giving out his power ranking.
Yes, right on Wild Wednesday. So that should be an interesting one. So tune in to that on Wild Wednesday. So we busy this week on the show on the SamzSportz Multimedia Network. So definitely tune in.
Saturday morning, I got an interview with Wood the mentor. All right. The name of the segment of the show is called Speak Easy.
Okay. So I'll be tuning into that. My favorite Saturday morning show in the whole wide world, the Side Joan, the Ignorant Thinker, and the Chocolate Writer, the Chocolate Girl herself, Sharon. So definitely tune into that too, man. So that's pretty much it for this week. Let's do it again next week. Let's do it again next week. June's Monday Quarterback, the Rookie Showcase Edition, right here on SamzSportz Multimedia Network. Dan, you got anything before we head out?
I want to thank y'all for coming out today and enjoying time with us. And make sure y'all get ready to see us each and every Monday.
Yeah.
God bless y'all.
Good night.
And good night.